This week, the Fifth Circuit gave us a big whopping circuit split on an issue I'm pretty sure that's going to end up in the U.S. Supreme Court, and I'm hoping sooner rather than later. It deals with one of the most poorly drafted provisions in the 2005 BAPSIPA amendments. Specifically, we are dealing with Section 362 C3A, which was designed to prevent some of the abuses by people who file bankruptcy repeatedly, perhaps to stop foreclosure of their home. About 1 year ago exactly, the First Circuit held that subsection 362 C3A automatically terminates the automatic stay 30 days after a repeat filing within 1 year as to all of the property of the debtor and the estate. However, this week, the Fifth Circuit, recognizing it was creating a circuit split, held that that subsection only automatically terminates the stay as to the debtor and the debtor's property, but significantly does not automatically terminate the stay in 30 days with respect to estate property. So now we have a clear circuit split, and the split is not only on the outcome, it is also on the methodology. The First Circuit found the statute to be ambiguous, and so therefore the First Circuit relied most heavily upon what it perceived to be the intent of Congress. On the other hand, the Fifth Circuit, perhaps being more conservative, found that the statute was perfectly clear on its face and therefore had no reason to look toward the intent of Congress. Well, as I said, this is a stark circuit split. I'm not sure, of course, at this time whether the debtor who lost in the Fifth Circuit is going to file a petition for certiorari, but I can report that there is an identical issue that is currently before the Seventh Circuit. So perhaps from one of those two circuits, we will have a petition for certiorari, and we'll make a marvelous case for the U.S. Supreme Court. It's exactly the kind of a case that the justices like to decide, because it is primarily a case of statutory interpretation and involving individual bankrupts. Whatever they decide is not going to do any damage with respect to Chapter 11 reorganizations. So stand by. Keep your eye on my column, Rochelle's Daily Wire, on the ABI website, and we will give you further reports. Until this time next week, I am Bill Rochelle, ABI's Editor-at-Large, signing off and wishing you a happy holiday.